Shalom. I'd like to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who ruled well, taught me this truth. Peace and salutations to the Akim, preaching this word of truth and sincerity around the four corners. Peace and salutations to the Israelite foreigners. And peace and salutations to the Akim and the few Akwat, the true believers of the hopeful elect. Just coming back in the spirit and theme of prophecy. And got a news article dealing with the MOTB. You know, it's like a little mini MOTB update. Wanted to speak about. I had the article for almost a week now, so I had it for some days rather, like maybe like 3 or 4 days. Wanted to speak on it. You know, hit a couple of precepts and Lord's willingness to be edifying, just to throw something out there to the sheep. You know, you got to feed the sheep. If you love Yahweh Shai, you got to feed his sheep. So that's what we're trying to do. So let's get to the article. All right, this is from News Nation. It says brain-computer interface revolutionizing life for motor impaired. And this is updated August 12th. So this is almost just a little under a month ago. All right, let's read a little bit of this. It says a father from Pennsylvania who has ALS is the first person in the world to control an iPad entirely with his mind. It says Mark Jackson, who was diagnosed with the disease in 2021, lost the ability to use his arms. It says ALS is known to affect nerve cells in the brain and spinal cord, resulting in those cells gradually breaking down and dying, leading to worsening muscle weakness. So this guy got diagnosed with ALS. I forgot what it stands for. But in your own time, you could Google it. And he lost the ability in his arms. He lost the movement in his arms. So you best believe people like this are going to be prime sheeple or experiment lab rats for the chip, for the the BC for the MOTB. You know, they're already doing it now. So we're in that time. It says, while there is no cure for ALS, Synchron, a neurotech company, has given Jackson a new lease on life. The 65-year-old received the brain-computer interface from the company, which can help people with paralysis by translating their thoughts into action. You see, so it's not just Neuralink. Neuralink is Elon Musk's company, but you also got competitive companies in competition with Neuralink, like China's company. I forgot their name. I did a video on them a month or so ago. You got competing companies like Synchron, and they're all designed to do the same thing: get you to take the MOTB. And they're going to, how do they promote it? Through said miracles and deception. You know. Alright, let me get a couple of precepts. Like I said, this wasn't going to be long. I'm going to try to make it over the 10, 11 minute mark. So that's to give... Hold on, let me cross the street. Just to give... just to give a thorough enough video explaining the MOTB. Alright, here's the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 14. And it reads, "And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had the power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live." Here, you see? So, Salakia. You see, so Esau is deceiving the people by the means of those miracles. You know, basically giving them options of movement with their mind, but they can't move their limbs anymore, their extremities. You know. If you are of the household of faith, talking to you Israelites, the heathens could do whatever the hell they want to do. Their asses is going into slavery anyway. But as far as you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and you speckled bird Israelites, you know, the Israelites that live amongst the heathen, that look like the heathen, you are not to take this chip. Especially if you know about Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Because there's a penalty for you taking the MOTB. It's written about in Revelation, the 14th chapter. You see? But we are here. There's the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 3, and it reads, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry." Yeah, and as you can see, the vision is not tarrying. Where we are in the technocracy age. You know, the age of technocracy. Where Esau is merging man with machine. Transhumanism era. You know, the same things that you used to see on certain TV shows and in certain movies, which was called gradualism. Esau's implementing it into the known world Well, he's not even implementing it. It's already here. He has implemented it over the decades. Let me put it that way. And this is just one more step. Barakatah. This is just one more step towards, him trying to claim dominance over the whole earth. Hold on, let me cross the street. Yeah, but you are not to take that chip under any circumstances. Matter of fact, let me read that in the NLT. In the NLT it says, this vision is for a future time. It describes the end, and it will be fulfilled. If it seems slow in coming, wait patiently, for it will surely take place. It will not be delayed. You see that? So the vision is definitely here, and it's taking place, and it's not being delayed. It was delayed before because it wasn't time, but now it is time to reveal the devil and who he is. Satan, that the spiritual demon, Satan, the physical counterpart to the spiritual demon Satan that the scriptures talk about. And that's nobody other than the so-called white man and his seed line. Because in 2025, you still got Israelites known as wacky-tacky Christians claiming that Esau is not the devil. Like it tells you in the book of Job, if not, where and who is he? But anyway, Lord's will, you was edified. Till next time, we're going to say shalom to the elect. And don't take that chip.